Hello draft lovers and enthusiasts, welcome to part 2 of the lesson Time Zone 5 BC5 underscore trade vent 1b 4 C times C3 underscore telplex on zone 2 FG5 from the opening system Zen Quando Nel Pinstrel Del Haden. Now, position on the board, we'll be looking at the conclusion of this game. Now we see that there are 6 pieces for each player. We have now reached this scientific transition, and this is where you call the finishing. And in this section of the game, a lot of finishing skills and science of the board is required. So let us look and see how Aurora continues. In the last part, we see that White took a trade G1 to E3, and in continuum, Black flanks BA5, and that is actually an active side movement or active side piece. So what this piece does here is to keep a guard on this piece right here to stop him from moving forward. That's a good defense move actually. White moves along his open second double corner or 7-check line right here, which is what we call a traversive line. This is actually a nice developing move along the double corner dimensive there, and Black moves along the same dimensive line, which is actually an open line. It's a nice line to develop along, as you can see, smooth operation. Now White forms a striking column with EF2. That's actually a very good thing to do in the transition or the closing stages, to have striking column. This helps you to decide between a pince versus piche game. In this case, it's a pince game. A piche game means that you can strike. So this is creating a piche game where you can make a pitch right here or right here for pieces right here. Black flanks with a sideboard activity or active sideboard, but White is actually in place with this piece to move here and counter block in the strike right here, which is why he moves here into the first place. So that's what they call anticipation. See? Now White moves GF4 and counter blocks, making a line grip along the 6-check line. And Black develops along his A-check with A, HG7. Now, let's look at this. These 2 weak pieces right here creating a double squeeze weakness. It's normally a good tactic along the 4-check line to make what is called in Jamaica mad rush. That forces your opponent to rush around here. Otherwise, if White comes here first, at H4, the Black single corner will get pinned or cramped. See? So that is what we call a force move or compliant move. So Black rush GH4, White takes a trade CD2. Now this pull off on this advanced locative right here is actually, here White is in the lead in terms of development. White is at 19 and Black is at 17. We shall look at the science of development in another video. But after this pull off, because the value of this piece is actually 5 temple points. Now after Black pulls off like so, with HF2, EG1, he's still in the lead by 2 temple moves. And notice White is still controlling the center right here. That was actually a good attack from this mad rush along the 4-check line. Black flanks, White goes center, creates a surf bridge along this 6-check line, upper 6-check line, and White pulls off. And he continues to move along the single corner dimensive. It's a good technique. Now Black comes along the same dimensive line. White is preparing to defend that open piece. Black rushes FG5 and White counter blocks.